the US, autonomous cars are crashing into poles and even emergency vehicles. Meanwhile, a Bhopal-based startup claims that it has autonomously driven off-road without lanes, without markings, and without perfect infrastructure. So the question arises that if companies like Waymo struggle in well-marked American cities, can an Indian startup like Swayat Robots really make autonomous driving work in India? Or is it going to be just another hype cycle? In cities like San Francisco, Waymo operates robotaxis, where they have structured roads, clear lane markings, map cities, and strict traffic systems. In spite of this, robotaxis have misjudged obstacles and got confused with construction zones. Now imagine that system in India, where lanes are optional, honking is a communication protocol, cows cross highways, and whatnot. If Waymo struggles in structured roads like America, India is at a difficulty level of 100. But here is where it gets interesting. Swayat Robots demonstrated autonomous driving on their vehicle called Deep Explorer. Not on highways, not in perfectly mapped cities, but in off-road unstructured terrain. That means no lane markings, no predefined paths, dynamic obstacles and natural terrain, and reportedly no human intervention. Technically, off-road autonomy is harder than city driving, because the system must understand the terrain geometry, they must detect non-standard obstacles and predict movement without road rules. So this is not just follow the lane AI. Well, full self-driving consumer cars in India not happening anytime soon. But off-road autonomous systems, that's where India can have a competitive advantage. Think about border surveillance, defense patrols, mining vehicles, agriculture automation, and disaster rescue in floods or landslides. India doesn't need robo-taxis first. India needs rugged autonomous systems. And this is where Swayat's approach can be smarter than Waymo's urban obsession. Let's be honest, demonstration is one thing, but deploying something at scale, that's another thing. Autonomous systems can fail because of many reasons, like edge cases or sensor failures or weather variability. And India adds another layer to it because of chaotic traffic psychology and informal road behavior. The biggest challenge is not technology here, it is the behavior. So can AI understand that? We don't know yet. Well, the real story is not that will autonomous cars start working in India from tomorrow itself. The real story here is that India has deep tech companies now attempting core AI problems. And that matters because for years we built apps, SaaS, service businesses, but not core robotics autonomy. If Swayat succeeds even partially, it changes how India is perceived in deep tech. We will not just remain consumers of AI, but creators of autonomy. Here's the question I want you to think about. Do you trust AI on American roads or Indian roads? And do you think autonomous driving will succeed in robotaxis or in defense and off-road, or it won't succeed? Comment below and let me know what do you think about it, because this is not just about cars. It is about whether India can solve one of the hardest problems in the world.